There's no grey, there's no blue. Oh.
So the Shield final about to get underway at Rugby Park. And we're underway, and already there's opportunity for a clean break on the far side. Central Crusaders just chopped down as they were getting clear. Tap and go. Little dummy, little chop back on the inside. I think there's some gold out there on the far touchline, bobbing and weaving, pushing away from the defenders.
Who's who?
And a turnover ball. The Honkers with possession. As they muscle their way up, it's close quarter action on that far side. They swing it to the open. Pushing along the line. One-on-one, chops on the inside, does Aranui. But penalty called. Aranui with the tap and go. They bring it back to the left. Just probing, searching, trying to find an opportunity in the defence. Almost through, nice little change of angle. They bring it back to the left. Another change of direction, up the middle. Gee, takes some putting down the big man. Great counter ruck from the Crusaders. But ball lost in the collision as the Honkers tidy up. Look to swing it to the right. Through the hands. Nice little change of angle. Big man evades a tackle, puts on the pace, shows the fend. Oh, just chopped down from behind around the ankles. And it's try time.
What great control of the ball. They passed that, there must have been 20 passes in that play, and they just, they didn't lose faith in themselves. They just knew that, you know, they had patience, which is you don't find in sides of this quality. Normally you find that of representative sides. So Honkers, they played fairly well, very, very well, in fact, to score that first try.
Yeah, nice try from Sean Lay, it looks like.
Conversion successful, takes about 7 points.
So Honkers 7, Crusaders 0. Honkers restart, big hoist of the ball. And they regain possession, nice little tap back. Sean Lay scragged as he headed in field. Still a lot of close quarter action by the Honkers. That'll suit them with their physique. But a little skill error there from Brodie Cochrane. And the ball just looking a little greasy at the moment. We've had a little bit of rain and added in with the humidity, it's a slippery ball.
It is, but the Crusaders made the fundamental error in allowing the ball to bounce from the kickoff. I mean, you know, I know there's only 7 players and there's plenty of open space, but they've got to make every effort to catch the ball, or at least contest the ball, rather than let it bounce, because that just puts the pressure on. It can go either way, as the Honkers have obviously regathered possession and dominated basically the first half.
So we'll have to reset the scrum. The Crusaders will be ruining that call because their halfback looked like he had a bit of an opportunity on this undefended blind side. Short arm penalty for an infringement in that scrum. Honkers with a little tap. Lay pushes it out wide. Aranui passes it on to Sala'a. gathered in there, flicked out the back, a little bit messy. Honkers retain possession. Opportunity for a counter after the tidy up. The defence gather around him, but there's no one home. Opportunity, pick and go. And he ducks and dives and weaves, turns him inside out. He'll put the big fend out and he'll go all the way. Great try for the Honkers.
That was a magnificent try. I played sevens for about 10 years and could never score a try like that. Just one-on-one, he backed himself all the way, picked the ball up from the breakdown, put the gas on and just sort of, weaved his way through about 4 or 5 Crusaders players, palmed off the defence, and to score underneath the post. That was a great effort.
Yeah, that was a fair run by Samaika Sala'a, and the conversion from Sean Lay is successful, and it's the Honkers 14, Crusaders 0, with about a minute to go in the first half. The Crusaders will be looking for a quick strike back. They really need, something to lift their spirits just before half-time, because at the moment they're being dominated by this Honkers outfit.
Well, Honkers have had all the ball. They mightn't have been going anywhere, but they've been passing the ball, they're controlling the play. The Crusaders haven't had the ball.
It's a decent hoist from the Honkers restart. Knock on by the Crusaders. Just things aren't quite going their way.
No, it's hard to build momentum. You actually got to build it and get into the game. At this stage, they are not in this game.
I think the receiver is unprotected out here. He's isolated. Maybe they need to start working in pairs.
Perhaps, but there's just not enough people to actually go in pairs.
Fair call. So it's the Honkers again, straightening, finding some space out wide. Good way to create space. It's Brodie Cochran, and he scoots around the defence, dots it down. Just a little too easy, Mark Ella.
Well, it's copybook sevens. I mean, I thought this game would have been a lot closer. I thought the Crusaders may have been the favourites, but the Honkers have come out and they've played some great football. They're just doing the basics right. A loop around, the open man on the blind side. Plenty of pace. That's fundamental sevens rugby. You can't want it. You can't have it any easier than this.
And the conversion is successful. So at half-time in the Shield final, it's the Honkers 21 leading Crusaders 0.
It stopped almost when I went on.
I rode those teams. Do you want me to go and drop you in queue as well?
Nah, that's all right. You got to know it's more than me. Yeah. You got to know the team's more than me. I'm picking up. He says, Ella scored the corner. I'm saying that.
The second half about to get underway in the men's Shield final at the hottest sevens in the world in Darwin, tropical Darwin. And the monsoon is hanging around, wants to visit us as the Crusaders kick off to the Honkers, who lead 21-0. Honkers in possession. Gee, they got a big bloke on the wing. Let's see how much gas he's got. Ducks under the tackle and managed to get a great ball away. but it all ends in touch on the far side. Quick throw from the Crusaders. That's good innovative stuff that they need to do. They're on the catch-up trail. Good centre, nice offload, good support play up the middle corridor. As the defence round him up, but good recycle from the Crusaders. Change of angle. They're hard man to put down now over there on that far side. Crusaders looking likely. They fling the ball wide. I think there's an opportunity here. Open spaces. And he is scurrying across for a try is Aseli New Balavui.
Well, it wasn't the most spectacular try I've ever seen. In fact, they threw a lot of loose passes, but they had the numbers on the left-hand side of the field, and that's exactly what they wanted. It may not be the prettiest way to score a try, but at least they're on the board.
Well, hopefully that'll provide a little inspiration. It doesn't help the kick for conversion. It's the Honkers 21, Crusaders 5. Here at the men's Shield final in Darwin. They'll need a big hoist and a good follow through. Might be just a little deep. The ball regathered with ease by the Honkers. Tactical kick up the near touch line. Ball bounces up nicely for the receiver. All flirting with the sideline there. He's lifted to the horizontal. Ooh, borderline stuff. He was robbed of the ball. But the Honkers have seized on to that loose one. Unfortunately, the referee has ruled a knock on. Was that close to beyond the horizontal?
Well, let's have a look at it now. He does lift him up. Oh, geez, I'd probably say yes. But it was always had his hands on the ball rather than the players. So perhaps that's what he got away with it. But that could have went either way.
Yep, Honkers might have dodged a bullet there as the Crusaders restart at the scrum and they win a scrum penalty, full arm penalty, infringement in there, and they'll tap and go. And it's a quick sneak off the mark. And a lovely offload to the power man down the outside. He's got support, can't find him, looks to connect out wide in the middle corridor.
Oh, they should have went right. They should have kept on going that way.
They still have possession. The Honkers defence swarming around them. They managed to recycle and the referee's seen a penalty in there. He's reaching into his pocket. Yellow card. Against one of the Honkers players. Opportunity knocks for the Crusaders. Will the door open? Quick hands. Nice change of angle. Chops back on the inside. The rain starting to come down quite heavily. It's Crusaders' ball. They look to the left. Some footwork by the ball carrier. Honkers defence up to the task. Still in possession. They're pushing it down the right-hand side. Oh, and, nice run in, and he's still going to come in and under the post. A good effort from the Crusaders.
Again, it was a good effort and they deserved a try, but geez, they're doing it tough. They should have scored 30 seconds ago. They're transferring the ball. They've got 7 players on the field to 6 Honkers players, and they should be just catching, passing and drawing the player, and scoring the try a lot easier than what we've seen.
Well, good effort for, I can't quite make out his surname, Kyle
Vanderkype.
Mon Kawa, or Kawo, Kyle Mon Kawo. To come around and make the conversion easy. It's 21-12. Honkers lead the Crusaders. Crusaders on a little mid-half surge here. They'll be desperate for a quick try. And
Well, they've got to score twice to win this game. So you'd think, you know, they'll throw everything at this scrum to make sure they get over the line.
So, Crusaders ball, little show and go on the inside. The Honkers defence up to the task. Penalty in that movement. Crusaders ball. Nice little flick pass out the back. Sonny Will building him style. And it's a try to the Honkers, the Crusaders. Will Hansen. Oh, and the conversion successful.
So there's still lots of life left in this game. Again, the Crusaders did the right thing. They drove the ball straight forward, and that's what they had to do. The gap was always going to come.
Yeah, good patience. Well, now the last 30 seconds is going to be interesting. They really need to regain possession from this kickoff.
Oh, that was a pretty ordinary kickoff too.
Well, let's see what the Honkers do. They finish with a flurry, or they try and lock this game up.
They're going to finish with a flurry. I don't think they can afford to lock it up.
All move down the central corridor. Oh, strong attempted clean out, and it's been a successful counter ruck by the Crusaders. Yep. The Honkers player was off his feet. He wasn't supporting his own body weight. Here's the Crusaders' chance. Oh, chip and chase. It's all or nothing. Loose ball. It's anyone's. Booted into touch by the Honkers. And that'll finish the game. Well, an individual effort. I wonder if it was more an opportunity for the team to build on the possession rather than a little Hail Mary chip kick.
Well, if you want to know my opinion, that was a crazy thing. You know, the team had all the momentum. They had plenty of space out in the right and the left. That's the last thing they want to do, a 50-50 chip and chase.
Well, Viliami Navesu might have cost his team the Shield trophy. But anyway, great game and deserved win by the Honkers.